What's up, guys? This is Brad from Landon Moose Sports coming at you with Summerslam 2020 predictions. Just going to run down the match card and give my predictions and thoughts on the show and what I think might happen. Starting off the night with Matt Riddle versus King Corbin, which I think will probably be the pre-show. I think Riddle is probably going to win. It's his first pay-per-view debut, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Corbin uses some kind of foreign object like his scepter to win. But I'm gonna go with Matt Riddle winning his first pay-per-view match. I think it's too early. I think the feud's got a long way to go. I don't think it's gonna stop now. But there is obviously a chance also that Shorty G might get involved. But I think Riddle's gonna take it. Next up, we have Sonya Deville versus Mandy Rose in a loser leaves WWE match. Originally, this is going to be a hair versus hair match, which I was actually really looking forward to, but unfortunately, some loser creep who was stalking Sonya Deville in real life kind of ruined that by breaking into her house and trying to kidnap her. But anyway, this is obviously probably going to be a way to keep whoever is probably more traumatized by the event off TV for a little while to recover. I'm thinking Mandy Rose is gonna win and Sonya is gonna take a break. She's gotta go to court for all this stuff, put this creep in jail. So I'm gonna go with Sonya Deville losing to Mandy. Next match is Apollo Crews versus MVP for the United States Championship. I honestly could see MVP winning this match. I think Hurt Business will probably get a new member, or Retribution will interfere. But I think some way, somehow, MVP is going to end up with the championship by the end of the night. I just don't see Apollo continuing with it, especially with the storyline. I think he's going to have a play in later on in the night. Next up is the Raw Tag Team Championship, which is Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza. This match is either going to go one of two ways. Either it's going to be the implosion of Andrade and Garza, or I think Andrade and Garza will win the championships and implode on a later date. I think Profits' run has been alright. It hasn't been great. So I wouldn't be surprised if they took titles off of them, especially since they see such star power in Garza and Andrade. But we'll see how this plays out with Bianca Belair being out there to stop Selena Vega from cheating. Next on the card, we have Seth Rollins versus Dominic Mysterio in a street fight. I think this match is going to be wild, and I have a feeling this is where the Retribution will come into play. My prediction for the Retribution is going to be, I think Samoa Joe is in charge of it, or at least part of it. He may not be in charge, but I think he'll be a big part of it. I think it'll be him, and I think Shayna Baszler and her goons will be part of it, as well as Apollo Crews. And I think they're going to come out and they're going to just raise havoc on this match before finally unmasking. I don't think there's going to be a winner. And if there is a winner, I think they'll put Dominic over top of Seth Rollins just as a middle finger to him. But I think Dominic will win the match. If there's no interference, though it's a street fight, so there's probably going to be interference, especially with Murphy and Rey Mysterio being involved. I think if there's no interference, Seth Rollins will win. But I'm thinking that it's going to be a Retribution interference leading to Dominic's victory. Next up is Bayley versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship. We learned on SmackDown after the Beat the Clock Challenge that Bayley's going to be first in the championship matches. My prediction is I think this is going to be the start of the implosion of the Golden Role Models. I think Sasha's going to try to do something to try to distract the ref or something, but it's going to backfire, and I think Bayley's going to end up losing her championship because of it. Leading to the next match where I think Sasha will also lose her championship, this time because intentionally Bayley's screwing her over because of Sasha's interference from the match before. This is going to lead to them losing all the gold by the next pay-per-view, and they're going to start a long feud up to the end of the year. Then whoever wins that will probably be challenging for whatever championship their brand is after the draft, because I think there's going to be a draft before the end of the year. Next up, we have the Universal Championship, Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. This is a hard match to predict because really anything can happen with these two. They kind of have creative license to do whatever they want. But I have a feeling they're to go a Kane and Lita kind of route, where I think Alexa Bliss is actually going to screw Braun over, and that's going to lead to The Fiend and Alexa Bliss being kind of an item. I think possibly even leading to like an infamous wedding scene like we have had so many of in the past. Finally, we have the WWE Championship match between Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. This match is kind of back and forth with me. I'm kind of sick of Drew McIntyre being champion. His storylines have been the same thing every single time. Oh, I worked so hard to get to the championship. I got fired and came back. He said this in every single feud so far since he became champion. I'm kind of getting sick of it. Randy Orton's at the top of his game again. Back to the legend killer. I think Randy Orton's going to take it. I don't think he's going to punt him. I think he's just going to get him in an RKO out of nowhere. Maybe after some interference by Ric Flair. But I think Randy Orton's going to end up walking out of SummerSlam the champion. That's it for my SummerSlam predictions. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think I got right? What do you think I got wrong? Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.